Once upon a time there was a very old man who was imprisoned for a crime he did not commit. He was sick and weak, and his daughter was his only hope for survival. She was determined to save her father, and she knew that the only way to do so was to feed him her own milk. The daughter, who was a young woman, had been taking care of her father since he was arrested. She'd been bringing him food and water, but he was too weak to eat or drink much. She knew that he needed something more to survive, and she remembered a story she had heard about a woman who had saved her husband by feeding him her milk. Without hesitation, the daughter decided to try the same thing. She began to breastfeed her father, feeding him her own milk. At first it was difficult for her as she had never done anything like it before, but she was determined to save her father, and she persevered. As the days passed, the old man began to grow stronger. He started to eat more and drink more, and he was able to get out of bed and walk around. The daughter was overjoyed to see her father recovering, and she continued to breastfeed him every day. The other prisoners in the jail were amazed at what they saw. They had never heard of a daughter feeding her own father in such a way, and they were touched by the daughter's love and devotion. They began to spread the word about the daughter's sacrifice, and soon, people from all over the city were coming to visit the old man and his daughter. The news of the daughter's selfless act eventually reached the ears of the king, who was moved by her story. He decided to investigate the matter himself, and he ordered the release of the old man from prison. The king was so impressed by the daughter's love and devotion that he asked her to come to the palace and told her that he would take care of her and her father from then on. The daughter was overjoyed, and she thanked the king for his kindness. She and her father were able to live a happy and comfortable life from then on, and they never forgot the kindness of the king and the miraculous power of a daughter's love. As the days passed, the old man continued to recover, and he was soon strong enough to leave the prison. He and his daughter were overjoyed to be reunited, and they spent many happy days together, enjoying each other's company. The king, who had been so moved by the daughter's story, decided to reward her for her selflessness. He offered her a place in his court as a lady-in-waiting, and she accepted. She was soon settled in her new role, and she proved to be a valuable and loyal member of the court. The old man, who had been pardoned and released from prison, was also given a place in the king's court. He was made a counselor to the king, and he used his wisdom and experience to help the king make wise decisions. The daughter and her father were happy and content in their new lives, and they were grateful to the king for his kindness and generosity. They lived out their days in peace and happiness, surrounded by the king's favor and the love of their friends and family. The story of the daughter who saved her father's life by breastfeeding him in prison soon became a legend, and it was told and retold throughout the kingdom for generations to come. It was a testament to the power of a daughter's love and devotion, and it inspired many people to be more selfless and compassionate in their own lives. In the end, the daughter's selfless act had brought her and her father great joy and happiness, and it had also inspired others to be more selfless and compassionate. It was a reminder that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a profound impact on the lives of others, and that love and devotion can overcome even the greatest challenges.
Please subscribe to my channel Lessons of Life and press the bell notification icon.